Most Canadians think that they are paying their mortgage the smart way. But what if I told you that a small, barely discussed choice when you got your mortgage might be quietly costing you over $90,000 in unnecessary interests? This isn't about refinancing or paying more money each month. This is a simple switch that won't require you to have a raise, a side hustle, or even to change your budget. And most banks won't even bring it up. Let's say you're buying a home for $700,000 in Canada. The minimum down payment looks like this. You pay 5% on the first $500,000 and then 10% on the remainder up to $1.5 million. That leaves you with a $655,000 mortgage.
Now, here's the catch. Because your down payment is under 20%, you're also paying CMHC mortgage insurance, which adds to your loan. So your total mortgage is about
$681,200.
with a 5.5% interest rate and a 25-year amortization, your monthly payment will be around $4,100. What most people don't realize is that in the first few years, over 50% of that goes to interest. By the time you finish the 25 years, you will have paid about $566,000 in interest alone. Add that to the total mortgage you're paying, you would have paid
$1,247,395
for the $700,000 home you purchased. Over time, considering the market value of the house, that's a big chunk of your retirement right there. But if you only ever make the minimum payment, you're letting the bank win. They get their money back, plus a lot more.
One of the easiest way, most effective way is to switch your mortgage payment frequency from monthly to accelerated biweekly. So that means you will be paying every other week. So instead of you paying 4,100 a month, we're going to split that payment into two. That's about $2,050 and then pay it every other week because we have 52 weeks in a year. That's 26 biweekly payment. By doing so, what's happening is you're actually paying one extra month into your mortgage. All those payments go directly to your principal. So nothing goes to the interest. If you keep on doing the biweekly accelerated payments, it will shorten your mortgage amortization from the original 25 years. And by doing so, you are actually cutting your mortgage amortization or the life of your mortgage by almost 4 years. And you don't actually feel it because you don't increase your monthly expenses. Now, let's see what one extra payment yearly can do to your mortgage over time. As I said earlier, you pay your mortgage faster instead of 25 to roughly 21. And you actually cut your interest payment to $468,000. That's a savings of over $100,000 in interest just by changing how often you pay, but not how much. It's like paying your mortgage fast forward without the pain of actually increasing your budget. The reason this works is because of how mortgage interest is calculated in Canada. Interest is paid on the balance of your outstanding mortgage. So, because you are paying every 2 weeks, that means that the interest does not accumulate to 30 days right away. So, it accumulates for 14 days and then the principal is applied. Unlike in a monthly mortgage payment, 30 days of interest applied to your mortgage payment first. That means that there is very small amount that goes to your principal. But if you had it bi-weekly, only 14 days of interest is applied first and then the next goes to the principal. By the end of your 11th month, all the rest will go to your principal. The faster you reduce the balance, the lesser interest you pay next time. The extra payment that you pay accelerates your principal reduction. And over time, it starts compounding. Lower balance equals less interest. Less interest equals more principal paid. More principal paid equals faster balance drop. It becomes a snowball effect in your favor. Here's where people mess this up. They think that biweekly and accelerated biweekly are the same. In a regular biweekly payment, the mortgage payment is simply divided into 26 weeks. An accelerated biweekly payment, however, goes like this. You split the total monthly mortgage payment, in this case 4,100 divided by 2 gives us 2,050, and then you apply that half payment 26 times a year because we have 26 biweeklies. So this results in an extra full payment every year. Only accelerated biweekly or accelerated weekly payment will produce this interest savings, which will pay down your mortgage faster. So is this right for you? If you are paid in your company every 2 weeks, this perfectly aligns with your cash flow. You can arrange it to coincide with your payday so that you won't have an issue paying your mortgage. Most lenders will allow you to switch for free. Or in some cases, it's probably gonna cost you $100, $200 admin fee. But look at the long-term goal. This will enable you to pay down your home faster. This builds in discipline without requiring you to make big financial decisions every month. And it's a strategy that works whether your rate is fixed or variable. In short, if you can afford your current monthly payment, then definitely you can afford accelerated biweekly payment. To recap, same monthly budget, 4 years shave off your mortgage. Over $100,000 savings in your interest. Fully paid 4 years earlier. Go ahead and check your mortgage statement and see what frequency are you using to pay your mortgage. And if you're in a monthly, go and check with your bank and switch it to accelerated bi-weekly. If you are about to renew your mortgage within 120 days, contact me and I will help you structure your mortgage loan so that you can pay it down faster and save on those interest fee. It's like giving yourself a $100,000 bonus by just changing and picking the right mortgage form box. So if you're a first-time home buyer in Canada or you just renewed your mortgage, ask your lender if you can switch your mortgage payment from monthly to accelerated biweekly. So in my personal experience, when I renew my mortgage for my rental property, the mortgage specialist told me, let's set it up as a monthly for now. And then once it's set up in the system, then call me or email me right after and we will do it for you. So that's what I did. And now I'm reaping the rewards of that accelerated payment. I actually just renewed another mortgage this week, and the mortgage specialist was setting me up as a monthly. So I told him no, I wanted it accelerated bi weekly. And so he was trying to do it in his computer and he said it's not working. But I did my homework ahead of time. So I said, no, all you have to do is this and that. And I actually have it in my head what are the months that he has to put into his system so that I will get the right computation. And so his computation is slightly different from mine. So I said, I think you're probably just putting it as a regular bi-weekly. So why don't you review it again and see if you have ticked the bi-weekly accelerated mortgage? And he did not. So he had to do it over and over again until I'm satisfied that it is an accelerated biweekly payment. I'm not gonna let him just do a bi-weekly for me because that will cost me a lot in interest over time. So by doing that, I was able to, and I know that I will be saving in interest further down the road. Now, because you stayed up to the end, I will give you another bonus. So let's say your mortgage payment is about 640 or 635. If you actually round it off to, let's say, 650 or 700 if you can afford it, that will shave off again more interest and save you years or probably months in your mortgage. But over the length of your amortization, over the course of 25 years, then it will save you a lot of money. Now, there's another thing that you could do if you have extra money there, and you don't have to do this every month. Sometimes you have to do it like, when you have some budget, by just adding $100 every pay to your mortgage. Those will actually go straight to the principal as well, leaving you more money in your pocket. And if you computed the extra payments that you added to the mortgage against the interest that you are saving, it's mind blowing that, let's say, a $3,000 here that you save and pay to your principal will actually save you tens of thousands of dollars. If you have more questions, comment it down below. And if you are in Toronto or in Ontario, you can give me a shout and I will help you structure and explain to you every single detail on how you can save on your mortgage. So ask your lender if you are on an accelerated biweekly payment right now. And if you're not, switch. Your future self will thank you 21 years later. If this helped you, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more money saving tips that will build wealth through real estate in Canada. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.